Hello. I know it's been a while, but sorry. I wanted to upload every day, but I guess I really kind of missed the last 2 days, but it should be fine. But anyways, uh, we are doing spills. Why spills? Because they are important and they are dealt with well card upgraders. I will go into more depth in diamonds tomorrow, but today we are doing spells. So the first one is the waste spell refiner. So let me get my logistical sorters, my resource, and yeah, that should be good. So basically, this does 2 times 10 ore. This is like one of like the base upgraders you can get, card upgraders, and honestly, it's not that terrible. It doesn't require any plasma, so honestly, it's pretty good for when you get it. So we go ahead and put a stone in here, like there it is, stone card depot, and go ahead and just use this conveyor because I can. And so this consumes 250 billion units. I should probably just place this back. There we go. So this does well 2 times. It's kind of simple, not that hard. I'd say it's good for what it does. So, anyways, time to move on to the next. Is well lava spill. It's even better. It just does 2 times, but consumes less power. Um, I think it seems like around 2,000 power. You can use this in the early game. Let me just let me make sure it's 2,000. Hold on. It should be 2,000. I don't remember off the top of my head. Cause I mean I just basically spam place these when I get it. There's it's 8,000.5k production. 8.5k production to 2 times. If I go ahead and throw in a stone. Uh, it's pretty simple. Conveyor. Need this. What is this? Oh, it's just an upgrade. Okay, whatever. So, yeah, just an upgrader. It just does 2 times. Kind of simple. Alright, Hollow's Eve. Honestly, one of the better tier 1 spills. Because this one does, how much? This one adds +2, and it consumes not that much power. How much power does this consume? Like, these are the weird ones I don't know of how much they consume. Uh, Hallows Eve, it consumes 100,002k production, so you can use this right after lava spill to just like add cards to it. Although this only works for this only works for like like cards that are not worth more than one. Because at that point you can just use lava spill just for it to be better. So it's worth 3 now, right? Yep, worth an entire 3. So we go ahead and And the next one is Nevarium Refraction Refiner. That is actually decent, but my issue with that one is that it it just kind of sucks of how rare it is, but it does look really nice, as you can see. Looks a lot better than using this. But they both do the same thing. I actually talk to them and be like, oh hey, can you like buff this, because this item is much rarer than the other ones. But this actually consumes less power, but it consumes 32k power. And then it just does the same thing. So as you see, it's worth 3. Kinda simple. Alright, and the next one is a plasma spell. Now this one's a bit more complicated. It varies its multiplier on whether or not how long the ore's been down for, and whether it's rifted or not. Because this thing can actually be buffed. It's like one of the best spells, but it does consume like 15 trillion power at the start. So it's kind of terrible for early game to mid game, because you're not really using this a lot until you get to like the late game of normal. And the same thing with what's it called? With extreme mode. You're barely ever using this. Although the rift does make it better, but it makes it consume like 1 septillion power. So yeah, it just does what a plasma spell does. Not a plasma spell. A stone. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot that it's bugged. So you have to set this up a different way. So what you need is an elevated conveyor, and then you just throw a conveyor, and that should fix it, right? No, it just went right over it. Forgot that it's kind of bugged right now. Alright. There. That should fix it. There we go, yeah. So you just have to set it up like this, cause otherwise it doesn't upgrade for some reason. But if you force it this way, it should. So this is not terrible to use. I recommend using it if you're actually, this thing is like a 1% item, so you're actually very unlikely to get it from like the Hyperspace Pioneer pack. So I don't even recommend. Also, this one's from the Supreme pack, and so this is very useful. And this is from Spooky. You can get these a lot. You can get a lot of both of these. And this is from the what's it called? The Galactic Nova pack. This is all. I mean, this is useful, but it's rare, so you don't need a grind for this. It's a cool flex. Crimson Spill. Oh boy, this is where we start with the better spills now. Alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and put down my Crimson Spell. Now this consumes 1 trillion units of power, and it is one of the most used spells in the game because of its low power consumption compared to the next tier 2 spell that there is. I mean, yeah, there's also this one, and this one, but we're gonna start with the good old Crimson Spell. So So this one does 100 times and consumes 1 trillion power. It's pretty simple. So, yep, just 100. Really cool. Pretty simple. Alright. Alright, and the next one is the Verdant Will. This one's a little bit different. Because of what I've read is that you can only do one at a time. So if I put this also consumes 20 trillion units, so if you're going a little bit late game and you don't have like an actual tier 2 spill, then yeah, this is pretty decent. So I need to add a repeater so it centers. Alright. So if I add a silver spitter and the stone, so the first one should, yeah, it gets upgraded 100. Yep, and the next one will not get upgraded because it only does one type of cards, and it's whatever that hits it first, which is kind of annoying for tier 2 spills, but it's a tier 2 and it's 100 times, so, and it's actually a decent spill, which honestly I don't have an issue with. I mean, this is fine. You can pretty much just set this up after logistical sorters or whatever. You can set this up however you want. It's a good spill. It's worth getting. If you're going to grind diamond packs, great spill. Next one is the uranium spill mutator. It's a little bit weaker than the other spill. Hold on, let me collect all these. There we go. The uranium spill mutator has a raised conveyor, so you actually have to put an elevated conveyor right here. Alright, if I can spout, there we go. So, and I think it does 75 times, right? Yeah, and it consumes 4 QT, and this is more late game, but I wouldn't use this. I mean, with this new spill over here, I would probably use that over this, or Crimson Spill, or whatever. But the way alloying works, it's just better to just get another tier 3 spell instead of just that. Also, yes, this is 75 times. So, very cool. Honestly, not terrible, but I wouldn't use it if we had the other spill now. Alright, what's the next one? Tesseract. The good old Tesseract. So, this one's pretty good. It does 120 times, and it's that simple. So, yeah, just does straight up 120 times. Consumes 5 trillion power, but I mean this will allow you to use more spill, more of the what's it called? Will allow you to, if you can use this spill, this will help out resource grind a little bit better. This is like one of the things you want to get in extreme mode first, because that thing is actually very useful if you can get the power to run. What's next? The ghostly spill. Honestly, it is a really weak tier 3 spill, but the whole gimmick behind it is that that's the whole point. It's a weak spill that's actually pretty decent, and it does 10 times and consumes how much? Let's see. It consumes, apparently it consumes 1 trillion, which is not that bad for 10 times, and you can get like a ton of these as well. So, yeah, which is honestly really nice if you don't have any other spills. So, not terrible. It's good. I don't have an issue with it. So, one of the nicer spells. Alright, now Obsidian Abyss. Now we move on to the tier 3 spell. Obsidian Abyss. It's the best spell in the game. If you can power this, you're set for the entire game. Because this just should have does 100,000 times. So basically better than any tier 3 spell you ever get. As you see, 100,000 times. Also, yes, the stone is worth 1. If you didn't know. So it's just straight up 100,000 times. And it consumes 1 quadrillion power. And it looks nice. So, what is it? So 100,000 times. And 1 KDU, if you power this, it's basically GG easy. So, honestly, great. I mean, it's a best tier 3 spell for a reason. Also, same with the Tesseract. It's one of the best tier 2 spells, but yeah. I doubt that you're gonna power the Abyss in the normal playthrough, but yeah. Alright, anyways, on to this weird thing. I've honestly never used this. I never had a reason to use this. Because this is extreme mode exclusive. So, what I mean by extreme mode exclusive, that it only can be used in extreme mode. But these two can be used in normal. It only used in normal, and that one too. You can actually buy this one in extreme mode, and you can buy this one in normal. So, but this one is just, well, it's a weaker tier 3 spell, but not as weak. So, because it does 20,000 times, yeah. So, but you're never gonna be using this, so I doubt that you're gonna ever use it. So, although I would say an instance where you just need to power like a tier 3, something with like a tier 3 spell, that makes sense, but I never went late game, and it's unfinished, so who knows what the tier 3 spell will do, but it's not terrible, which is nice. And then we're on to the Diamante Ward, the last of the big spells. So, the Diamante World, it does 50,000 times if I remember. Right? Yeah, I'm correct. 50,000 times. So, you can actually get this in normal, and it actually consumes 500 trillion. Also, I forget to mention, this does consume like a little bit more than 1 quadrillion, but it is worth using in extreme if you can. And this is worth using. Yeah, 625. Okay, but this is worth using to get to what is it called? To get to Galactic Nova packs and beyond. So yeah, this is like one of the more useful tier 3s, and it's small, efficient, and you can buy a bunch of these, which makes it really nice for just using the new spell, a new alloy system, because you can just basically mass buy these and just max out production. So, honestly, great spell. No issue with it. There is another spell that I don't have, and it's because it was more of an exclusive item. It's called the Gordite spell, and it does plus 24 cards. I saw that it consumed 10 billion units, and it's great for extreme mode, but is it that great? Because, I mean, most spells does like 1 trillion, but I haven't actually used it in like an actual playthrough, so I could see its purpose being useful to get to the Tesseract or the Grimspell, but other than that, it's okay. And then the Pumpkin Polo panel is a little bit more weird. So basically, it allows you to auto-collect your ores every minute. So I just go ahead and put this here. If I Potato. Yes, I need the potato. So basically, I don't know what the range is on this. I think it's right here. Right. So basically, this is more of a resource collector. It really doesn't do much. It just collects automatically. So if you want to set something down to collect, and also it does do +1, and it also consumes like 1 bill. So it's honestly nice. It's not terrible. So yeah, it does. No, it's apparently over here. I don't want it over here. Thank you. Yeah, +2, not terrible. And then auto collects it every minute, which makes it even better. So you don't even have to collect your ores. Because if you have a bunch of these running with the potatoes, you'll be perfectly fine just not having to collect anything. Which honestly, I think is great. Because you don't have to go around collecting everything, just clicking on these and not accidentally picking it up. So it's great. And yeah, those are the spills. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. And we will do diamond stuff tomorrow because there's a lot to do with diamonds. I'll show you how to build a diamond setup. That's in normal. All the different ways I can show you how to build diamonds. And just how it roughly works. Because diamonds are important. So let's go. Yeah, I want to pick this up. So yeah, these are all the spills I currently have. Or at least or the spills that are or have. Because I'm the only one who can do plasma spill. Because I got super lucky with this. So it's a nice spill. But anyways, goodbye.